Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading for May 2024. Spirit, see what's going on for Leo this month. Ooh, I like the first card already. That's a nice one. Leo, what's the what? Okay, underlying energy. Seven of Wands is your underlying energy. It's a card, it's like being in a defensive position and having to defend whatever your position is, or your thoughts, or your feelings, or whatever. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, first card up at the beginning of the month, we have the Nine of Coins. This is a card of independence. I love it. It's having everything you need, everything you want, and then some, right? You're chilling like a villain. You're feeling good, life is good, and you're like, yeah, I'm liking this feeling. I love this feeling of independence. Like you're just like basking in it. And I have a feeling that's what standing your ground was about. It's like, I'm going to be me. I'm standing in my sovereignty. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to do what I want for me. And that's the way it is. That's what I'm feeling. We'll see what comes out in the oracle cards, but I like that energy already. As we go through the month, the next card is the moon. It's the card of secrets, intuition, mystery, the occult, things that are hidden, things that are unknown. This is an unveiling or uncovering or discovering of something that you didn't know or hadn't seen before. It feels fun. It feels really fun. Like a treasure hunt, like, I don't know, escape room, maybe. It's that kind of a thing where it's like, going through a labyrinth kind of thing where it's like you're solving a puzzle or solving a mystery and you're like all excited about the process. It's not just what you get, leaving the labyrinth at the end of the maze, right? Maze, labyrinth, whatever. I know there's difference, but who cares? You get what I mean. It's not just leaving it. It's not just walking out and going, yeah, I made it through. It's having the fun of navigating and figuring it out. I don't know where that came from, that analogy, but I like it. That's fun. And then the potential outcome. So by the end of the month, what we see for your energy is the Three of Wands. This is your ships coming in. Something works out. That's what I'm feeling. What is it you've been putting out there? What have you been putting out there? Because I think that's what's going to come in. That's what's going to come to you. But this is really tied to this independence piece, right? And the Seven of Wands of you needing to kind of stand your ground in the independence part. I'll give you an analogy for that too, as I'm getting the oracle cards here. It's like you're like 20 or 21 or something. You're still living at home. You just finished college or university, and now you've got a job and you've been working for 6 months or a year, and you're like, I want to move out. I want to buy a house or get an apartment or go live with roommates. And your parents are like, really, do you want to do that? Why don't you just stay home for a couple more years? And you're like, nope. I want to get out. I want to do my own thing. So you're standing your ground. You're like, nope. And here's why. And you list the reasons, and your parents are like, hey, you're an adult. You can do what you want, but we think it would be a great idea if you stayed home, save some more money. And you're like, nope, not doing it. I'm going out on my own. I'm going to be a grown-up, right? It's that kind of an energy. Not in such an immature way as I put it that way, because it's just more of a fun story way of getting the point of the energy across. But it could be for some of you, that's exactly where you are, right? It's like, no, I want to move out. I want to experience my own thing, right? Because that's a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I've lived with roommates before. So much fun. Anyway, that's a whole other story. So under the Nine of Pentacles, the oracle card that came out is Moon in Scorpio, and the buzzword is transformation. Oh, I love it. A change in your emotional life. This is going to bring so much up, so much coming through. Oh my God, I'm looking at the other card. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so this is about transformation. Of course, Nine of Pentacles, stepping into your sovereignty, stepping into your independence. huge change, right? And huge change in your emotional state. I mean, think about that. You know, like cutting the umbilical cord and going out on your own. This is a big thing and it's exciting, right? That's what I'm feeling for whatever your situation is, right? Because of course we're all in different places. We're not all just graduating from college and moving out of the house, right? Then when we look at the card that came out under the moon, so this is like figuring out this thing, finding this thing, right? The card is Moon in Taurus. The buzzword is self-esteem. And this is about personal growth. This is finding yourself. This is figuring out who you are. Bit by bit, step by step. And it is not linear. It's not, I'm going this way. It's as you're strolling down the path. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that about myself. Hey, I do this and I can do that. Like it's this total self-discovery throughout the month as you're figuring this stuff out. You've got your independence. Now you're figuring stuff out. But it's like a fun journey. Remember how I said it's like a treasure hunt, right? What's that? Yeah, is it treasure hunt? Where you, yeah, no. What's the word? Oh my God, that thing where, is it treasure? Not treasure hunt, where you have to, you're given a list of stuff and you got to go find it, right? Is that treasure hunt? What's that word? It might come back to me. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This is what it is. So much fun. This is, oh my God, Leo, I love this for you. Okay, so now under our Three of Wands, so what, your ship's coming in, what does that look like? What does that mean? What do you want? We have the moon in Gemini. The buzzword is indecision. And it says, should I stay or should I go? I think this is an exploration this month to test the waters. And by the end of the month, it's like, do I do this or do I do that? What is it that I want? Okay. Oh my gosh. So much fun. I don't know. For some of you, maybe this could be a situation where it's a little more challenging or a pain in the butt or whatever. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling like you're like, this has been a ride and a good one. You know what I mean? I love it. I am loving this. Okay. Okay. So that was our overview. Okay, so that's our high level overview for the month. Now we're doing our deep dive. Got my Celtic cross out, well, my version of it. And the underlying energy is the world. It's wrapping up a cycle, wrapping things up, starting something new. Here we go. And your energy is the Tower in reverse. It's a shakeup. It's a big shakeup, but it feels good. It's a shakeup that is going to, it's making waves for you and everyone around you and stuff. But I think at the end of the day, it's a good thing. Okay. It's a good feeling. I'm not feeling a negative energy with that Tower card at all. Look at the first part of the reading as we were setting this up. It just, oh, the energy is so nice. I am loving this. I am loving this reading. It's my favorite one just because it's so much fun. Hang on, Leo. I had to take a drink with all the talking I'm doing. Okay, so now when we look at the overall energy, Seven of Cups, you can't make this stuff up. Choices, decisions. What do you want? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's figuring out what it is that you want, how you're going to get it, right? And when we look at your thoughts and feelings around the situation, we have the Two of Pentacles. So as excited as you are, as much as it's like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to check stuff out. At the same time, I think it's going to be a bit of a challenge. This is what's going on with you. You're like, how am I going to work this? How am I going to balance everything? How am I going to go to work and do this and look for an apartment and see which of my friends want to move in with me, if at all? Do I want roommates, right? It's trying to juggle life overall. So this is sort of what's going on in your head space and your heart space too. Not a bad thing though. So where did all this come from? Where did this stem from? The Ten of Swords. You're like, I'm done. I'm done. I need a big change in my life. I need a shakeup. I don't like how it's going right now. So you know what? It's time. It's time. You know what, everybody? It's time for me to do this, right? You're digging your heels in because you don't like the way things were going. You don't like the way it was headed. 10 of Swords is a heavy energy, right? It can be downright like painful. So it's like, you're like, no, gotta go. This could even be you're moving on from living with roommates to living on your own. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it could even be that. You tried the roommate thing and you're like, no, can't do it. Or at least not these roommates. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of an energy. And then when we look at the recent past, we have the Chariot. It's let's go. I gotta move forward. I gotta move ahead and figure this out. Is where your headspace was. So it's like, I gotta move forward because this is painful. I had to figure out how I'm going to go from living with the roommates to get my own place. I got to juggle this, but you're excited at the same time, right? So that Tower card, the analogy is the roommates. Take it to suit your situation, right? The Tower is shaking up for everybody because roommates are like, what do you mean? Now we're going to have to pick up your portion of the rent and the expenses or whatever. And then you're also going to have to take on like completely your own expenses and all that stuff. Can you do it financially and blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot going on here. Okay. Having said that, we see what's going on here. We understand the energy. Okay. It's the need to move to something else, something where you are more sovereign and independent. Okay. We get it. We understand that piece. It's how to get there. It's the treasure map, treasure hunt. That's the thing I was thinking. It's not treasure map, it's treasure hunt when you got the list of stuff. See, I knew I was close. All right, so you're on your treasure hunt, right? You're finding all this kind of stuff, like figuring things out. You're excited about it. By the end of the month, it's really figuring out what you want. Here's the thing. In order to get what you want or move towards what you want, the bridge that is going to get you there is the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory, which to me, because you're still figuring things out, is saying how you're going to get there is looking at it going, what actions, thoughts, people, resources, everything in your life, what of everything in your life, including your own thoughts and perceptions, what is going to get me there? What is going to bring me success? That is what I focus on. Everything else, you can't. You can't. There's a lot of this energy for everybody this month. I'm like, if you look at like your moon and rising sign and stuff, you'll probably see similar themes because there's so much of this kind of energy going on for May. I think May is going to be a like hit the gas kind of thing. I know for Taurus too. Taurus, oh man, they got some stuff going on. Good stuff though, right? Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I brought up Taurus. So if you have strong Taurus in your chart, right, go check out Taurus's reading too. Anyway, so let's get where we need to go. Okay, Leo? So, your superpower, okay, the stuff that's going to help you get where you need to go is the Three of Pentacles. It's honing your craft. It's figuring stuff out. It's revisiting, tweaking, whatever, all that kind of stuff is when the recognition comes, when the light bulb goes off, when things start to click into place. Fantastic. What is going to hinder you? Okay, so that's what's going to help you. What's going to hinder you? So maybe obstacles, challenges. We have the Nine of Wands. Don't stop. You're close. You're so close. Do not stop. Do not waver. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay. And then a surprise, something might pop up. Eight of Wands in reverse. It feels like you're going to get some news. Okay, you're going to get some news that maybe you're not so happy about. I feel like it's a delay. And I'm looking at the potential outcome, and I think that's it. I say this because that potential outcome card is the Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse. It's the new idea, the new thing, the new opportunity. It's also the Sword of Truth. I'm feeling that less with this. Maybe it is. Getting real with yourself. Getting real with yourself. Going, I'm living with roommates or I'm living at home or whatever. I really want to get it on my own. But now that I've been through this process, I've looked at stuff or whatever this month. I've realized, yeah, it's not realistic at this point. And you know what? Is it so bad? No. You know what? That's the Moon card. The light shining on you. Right? Revealing, the veil being lifted, the clouds parting, and you going, you know what? I actually really like living with my roommates. I just wanted a little more privacy or independence or whatever. And maybe there's a way to work with it. So I think that's why when we were looking at the first half of the reading, right, the overview, the card of indecision, should I stay or go? It's figuring out, what do you really want? Maybe you decide by the end of the month that, you know what, this thing that I was digging my heels in on, oh, I'm moving out, maybe by the end of the month, as you go on that treasure hunt and you find out all these things about yourself, when the veil parts and things are clear, you're like, you know, maybe I want to stay, right? Maybe I want to stay. So you just might come full circle. Maybe the key, and I'm just getting you a message from Spirit now. Maybe the key is finding out how to, and this is the Two of Pentacles in your thoughts, right? Your thoughts and feelings. Finding the way to feel independent while being in a group. Do you see what I'm saying? You can still have you don't have to completely silo yourself in order to be independent. You can be independent in certain ways and means and still be surrounded by other people or getting help from other people or input from other people, right? Do you see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. The message from Spirit is Antelope Spirit, and it says life is speeding up. Things are moving. So I think for those of you who do decide, okay, you know what, I'm moving out or I want to do this thing or whatever, life will speed up when you get honest and real with yourself about the situation, about what is possible, and about what makes sense at this time. That's when you'll see things going, right? That's when our Chariot from the past, that's when you'll really be able to hit the gas. Okay, I'm getting you an angel message now. Okay, what do we got? Problems resolve when you surrender them to your angels. There you go, work with the angels. Ask for guidance, ask for signs and synchronicities or whatever, right? Talk to your angels and say, hey, I need some help with this. They'd be more than happy to oblige. So Leo, good luck with everything. I hope it all works out for everyone involved. There's a lot going on here, but what a month. So good luck with everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.